Hey, greetings. Quick question. Is it just me or are you tired of technology? I went into Best Buy the other day with my daughter to go pick something up. And I don't know, I just felt like overwhelmed. I don't know if overwhelmed is the word, but just tired of it. Like I just want to be in nature, take it back to basic. Now I used to be real big on technology, like I loved it. Anything new that came out, I needed to get it. Do y'all remember the Apple Newton? That was like the first PDA. It was like $600. I can't remember what year that was. Probably like 97, 96, whatever. 98. I wanted to get that so bad. The little hand organizers, two-way pages, and all that stuff. I always had to have it. Now I found myself like I don't really like my phone. I ain't gonna say like my phone. I just feel like I could do without. But right now, I'm working on the plan. It's 1 year plan, and I'm gonna have to utilize social media to the best of my ability to help me get to the point where I need to be. So when it's retirement age, whether it's at 65, whether it's at 55, or whatever age, maybe next year, I'll be good. But technology is, all the smart technology is dumbing down people. How many phone numbers can you really remember out the top of your head? Maybe 4 tops? I don't know. If you can remember more than 4, you good. You better than me. You have Alexa, you have Google Home, all these things that answer all the questions, which don't get me wrong, I don't think it's a terrible or evil thing, but I don't think it's helping us, as much as it should. I think it's just making us slow and more dependent on artificial intelligence, which is a scary thing because it could go right back to the original Terminator movie and the sequels. Skynet took over the world. We was fighting the robots. It sound crazy and unbelievable. Think about it. They already been implanting to us that technology is such a great thing. Excuse me. You look at it. You got one of the commercials. I think it's for the Google Home. Or was it Alexa? Whichever one. It was a single father. You seen him with the baby and the home assistant. I think it's Alexa. Whichever one. And telling him you're doing a good job. Don't forget to do that. Do this. Do this. And at the end, you did a great job, or you're a great dad, whatever it is. Like, wow, I didn't know artificial intelligence to tell me that. Then you have some of these home assistants that's been doing real funny things, been turning on, laughing. One of them, I think it was Alexa one, took the information. It was recording conversations from this gentleman and his wife, and it actually emailed it to one of his workers. He had a business. Although it was just little small things like do stuff around the house and this and that, he emailed it in like an MP3 format. The guy was like, yo, what's this? He opened it up. He hears a conversation or some dictation. I don't see anything good going with all this artificial intelligence. Then you have Sophia. You ever seen that? The robot, Sophia? She's actually a citizen of Saudi Arabia. Now, Saudi Arabia in 2018, women just was allowed to drive. And they still have a lot of restrictions. But that robot became a citizen of Saudi Arabia, which is a real interesting country. A really interesting country. But anyway, and you're looking at it like, wow, this technology is really taking us to a place we don't want it, where we don't want to go. Movies is movies, right? Nah, movies is actually thoughts of men that, if it's not already in creation, that's what they're working towards. When GPS came out, everybody thought it was great. Military was using it like 10 years prior to that. So all this stuff that we seeing, they already have it. When they got this quantum computing, where the computer just constantly learning how to think faster, it's scary things. Because when you look at the big picture, when you have, whether it's a CEO of a company or artificial intelligence, you want to be efficient. You want things to work as good as possible. You want smooth transition. They're not gonna look at people like that. They'll build more robots before they look at us. People come to work late. They got excuses. They get sick. They can't perform up to par. Build a robot. You won't have half of those problems. And I see it coming. They got this company called Boston Dynamics. You check their website. Their robots got some scary looking robots, like Terminator type robots, in my opinion. Although they looks kind of simple, some of them could walk, some of them could jump. I don't know if it's them that does the robot that could do a flip, but it's like, wow. You, wow. But you know, that's just Jason with his conspiracies. But really, think about it. If you're a robot and you're artificial intelligence and you're constantly thinking and you're constantly learning, what do you need people for? But we embrace the technology, and I get it, I understand. But before that happens, and it get to that point, not necessarily take over the world, I think we're gonna have a major blackout or something in effect where we can't utilize our equipment where we normally can. Don't forget that big blackout we had on the whole East Coast a couple years ago. I was in New York at the time. We was affected by it for a few days, but we was good. We was ready. Are you? One more thing. 5G. Everybody faster internet. Need faster internet. Yo, we need more speed. More speed. You got the 5G coming out. Now it's frequencies. These things operate on frequencies. Frequencies could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. Back in the days when microwaves came out, people was worried about microwave, but swept that under the rug. Come out with the PR campaign, make it all sound good. Don't worry about microwaves, real thing. Cell phones start getting big. Yo, that's by your ear. It's not gonna mess you. Don't worry about it. They rolled it out, and you got people cancer every year. It seems like it's increasing, and all they do is throw a little radiation at it to make it better, or they do chemo, and more people are waking up and they are doing natural. But all that stuff affected us. And then they got the 5G rolling out, and they got to put up more towers, more radiation. Wi-Fi is not good for us. If just because you don't see it and you don't feel it, that don't mean it's not there. And it is affecting us. And there's lots of studies about it. But the main thing is, you're not going to hear about the studies. And I forgot the gentleman's name. I got it right in my phone. He was in Australia. He took a tank and he knocked down like five towers. Cell phone towers, because he was the expert, the foremost expert in the country on it, and said these is killing people, this is going to hurt people. And he tore down like 5 cell towers with a tank that he stole, I believe, or borrowed from a friend, whatever it was. And that was kind of swept in the rug. Nobody, if this is an expert telling you that and he went that far, interesting. Just remember, disinformation, misinformation, that's what they're going to plant to you, because when they look at it, you know what? As long as they're getting rich, millions could get hurt. They could die. Doesn't matter, because they don't have to see hundreds and thousands or millions of people dying. They might see it on the news, but to them it's not reality. For most people, I realize, unless they can touch it, feel it, see it, it's not reality. So they don't care. It doesn't hurt them. They'll screw anybody over. Like that couple that raised $400,000 for that homeless guy, only gave him $75,000, and they went out having a good time and balling. Excuse me. Anyway, Freedom Forever, Create and Conquer, we out.